let's get back to basketball. Let's get back to the NBA in particular because the New York Knicks. Hey, I gotta give credit where credit's due. New York Knicks have been making moves this offseason, and Jalen Brunson just did something very unprecedented, something that might change the culture of the league. Taking a $100 million plus pay cut to sign a 4-year extension with the New York Knicks is going to be something that is going to ultimately help the Knicks in their window now to try and get another weapon, if need be, for that team. A team where they've already traded for Mikal Bridges. They have re-signed OG Anunoby. They sell Julius Randle. They have essentially the entire core from that Villanova team that won a national championship all those years back. So with that in mind, I guess what we should really talk about just how significant this is for the league, not just for Jalen Brunson. Like, what type of trickle effect is this really going to have for the NBA? I'll start with Bam on this one, because like I said, leaving $100 million on the table, that's a lot of money. It's NBA players, so we don't really think about it like that. Leaving even 10 million on the table would be a lot, but 100 million.
It's good and bad because one, not only did Jalen take a pay cut, Mikal Bridges has been talking about taking a pay cut as well. So I think it's one of them things where if they take pay cuts and bring in somebody else along with his core, and I won't even say they have to win a chip. If they get to the fucking finals, bro, it's going to go down as one of the greatest teams in history. Because when have you ever seen anything like that? 3 people take pay cuts and then they go to the finals, and they all friends, they all cool. So I think it's a great thing for chemistry and camaraderie. I really commend Jalen Brunson because that's not something you see at all nowadays. And I'm rooting for them on the low. I want to see them make it to the finals. But I think that what a lot of people not thinking about is it's bad because now owners are going to expect players to do that. And players have been fighting a long battle to show players are not disposable. You feel me? I want my money. I want it up front. You're not going to short me. So while I do respect what Jalen did, I think that it's going to set a bad precedent for owners. And I don't think that a lot of players should do it unless it's extreme circumstance. That's not something that people should just do now because a lot of people start jumping on that bandwagon. Owners are going to go back to treating players as disposable and just trying to take niggas' money. So it's a good and bad to it. We're gonna see if that's something that's precedent that gets set, but I personally don't think it's a precedent that should be set.
What's that, Gianni?
I agree with Ben in some way with basically, yeah, the owners could be taking money, but I see it for a team because it's different with every team. If you're a team that is trying to contend and try to put the right team around, I think the pay cuts are worth it. At the end, I think it just depends on the team. The Knicks are trying to win a championship as soon as possible, and with the new CBA and everything like that, I think pay cuts. This is going to be a new way, maybe, to try to get a championship real quick. Because with the new CBA, if you get in the second apron, you're basically cooked, honestly. So this is kind of a way to win a championship. I don't know if it's going to work for them, but they're setting up for maybe another move. Maybe they're trying to get somebody else. They're probably trying to get rid of Randall for somebody else and try to get an all-star or something, another guy that can help them, improve. Because honestly, right now, looking at the East, really, they might be the biggest threat to Boston right now. If I'm being honest, really, I just don't see any other team right now with the way it's constructed and the way the summer has gone. I know there's 2 more months basically, but like this is the best constructed team right now to knock off Boston in the East, I feel.
TK.
So I want to speak on something that Bam said first of all, as far as the new precedent of what this new precedent could mean for the owners. Bam, I don't give a fuck, bro. These niggas are billionaires, bro. They're not losing any type of money at all. They're still gonna make their money. Their money's gonna keep flowing in, bro. First of all, shout out to Jalen Brunson. Bro, first of all, could you just imagine how dope it is, bro, to be able to play with all your best friends, dog? Like, I just wanted to say that first of all, bro. Like, imagine making it to the league, bro, and then you get to play with all your best friends, bro. Like, that's just got to be incredible. Leaving $100 million on the table so that you can bring in another superstar. I mentioned this the other day. I said, what if they were to bring a player in like Kevin Durant? We kind of spoke about it a little bit in the sports stat, but I've been doing a little thinking, bro. So, you guys know who's the biggest free agent next season? Like, does anybody know? Does anybody want to take a guess? Who's a possible free agent if he doesn't resign, which I don't expect him to resign with the team at all. I think you could possibly lose two of your superstars on that team. But it's Giannis, bro. It's Giannis. So moving this type of money in, I honestly didn't know that Mikal Bridges was willing to take a pay cut as well. That just brings even more money. So you can possibly bring in a superstar and another key role player to the team. To a team that's already pretty stacked, to a team that I also think is ready to face a team like the Boston Celtics. Quite honestly, right now with the roster that they have. But yeah, leaving $100 million on the table, bro. That basically shows you that Jalen Brunson, honestly, he believes in the team and the team believes in him. That's another thing. With what Gianni and Bam said, I think it does depend on the team, like Gianni said. If you're on a shitty team and you know that your team absolutely has no chance whatsoever to win a championship, and you see that your owners are not doing the thing that Jalen Brunson's owners and teams is doing for him, then yeah, I would say you don't take a pay cut in that situation. You go and get all the money that you can. But if you're in a situation like Jalen, who, like I said, the team, since Jalen got signed to that team, the team has brought in to what Jalen is doing. They built the team around him specifically. And like I said, he's willing to, they believed in him, so he took his chance on the team, and he believes in them as well. So I think it's just something that you kind of have to just coexist. Like I said, they're going to be able to bring another star in, which Gianni brought up. The new CBA rules, it makes it extremely damn near impossible to be able to do these things. The only way to be able to bring a third superstar or a possible fourth superstar is for these players to start taking pay cuts. Which Gianni and Bam, I don't think is going to be the new norm. I don't think players are going to start taking pay cuts. I think there'll be certain superstars that'll do it, that'll realize. Especially if the Knicks win a championship, I think the players. I mean, one thing about the league is players follow what's hot, bro. You feel me? It was the big three at one point. Then it was building around two duos. It was building around two bigs. Whatever it is, bro. The new teams, they adapt to something new every year, bro. So if they see that that Jalen Brunson taking a pay cut is going to give you the opportunity to bring in a third superstar or a second superstar, fourth superstar, whatever the situation is, I think a lot of these teams are going to take suit, are going to follow suit, and they're going to start doing. You'll start seeing it becoming a trend because Adam Silver, bro, I can tell you right now, that motherfucker, PC, is not happy about what the Knicks are doing right now. I guarantee you he hates everything the Knicks are doing because with these new CBA rules, and Gianni will tell you, he's tried to make what the Knicks are doing right now impossible. He's trying to make it to where you can't do it, but the Knicks are doing it the right way. And it takes taking pay cuts and doing things like this. But I want to see. Here's what I'm interested in: how much of a pay cut is Mikal Bridges gonna take? Because I think you can possibly bring a player like Giannis in next season, and like I said, a key role player who that may be. I don't know. No, I'm just saying,
brother.
bro.
Don't put Giannis on them. Don't put Giannis
Hey
on
man,
motherfucking Knicks.
Look, bro.
That shit not happening.
Don't
look, man,
no.
why
Don't
not?
even put that
Why
out
not?
there.
Because
That
Why
shit
not?
not happening.
Don't even put
Giannis
that
can
out
barely
there.
stay on the court as it is.
That shit
Tom
not happening.
Thibodeau is going to run his dick in the mud. That man is going to be playing 49 minutes a game.
I was going to say
he's not going to make it.
That's the Achilles heel of that team right now. All right, Tom Thibodeau, he already creamed in his jeans probably like 500 times after they traded for Mikal Bridges.
You and people creaming in their pants?
That's what I'm saying. What is up with
Because
this?
am I lying? Am I lying?
Bro, like you don't have
You
to
could
say
say it
bro.
a different
Bro, you
way.
could just say it a different
Motherfucker,
way.
you the
Look,
last person can
All
say
right,
anyway,
he's
anything
licking
about
his
that.
But
chops.
look,
He's licking his chops.
but
All
y'all
right.
see what my point is, right? Like, I honestly, I think whether let's say even if it's not Giannis, I think that the Knicks, you
Laurie
don't take
Markkinen.
Laurie Markkinen, who.
Now they could flip Julius for Laurie right now.
But look, Mook, I was also going
They
to
can
throw
probably
this
look
name
it
out
right
there.
now.
I'm going to throw another name out there. If it's not Giannis, Jimmy Butler's a free agent next season. What if Jimmy Butler's ready to leave Miami and go play for a team to win a
I mean, they
championship?
don't need him. They don't need him. They got younger wings right now. They got OG. They got Mikhail. They have younger
I,
wings right
I
now.
don't think Jimmy would fit that team. Like that's a.
Oh, he would fit. He would fit.
Oh,
He would fit
I
the
think he
team.
would be
He
a
would fit
very
the
good
team.
fit for that
Jim-
team, PC.
Jimmy, I think would
Wait.
fit.
Why
But
are y'all acting like playoff
Wait,
Jimmy is
what?
not a thing anymore?
Wait, what? Are we
Why
acting
y'all
like
keep
Jimmy's
doing
ass?
this? Like
What
Jimmy's
is
Yeah,
not
yeah. I
happening?
ass.
don't know what y'all
What
doing.
is happening?
It's
Jimmy
the
not
same.
but the thing with
It
Jimmy
ain't that
is
he's
that
ass. It's fit. It
But
don't
he know
fit.
how to play. He know how to play with
But
his
but
feet.
here, but look,
A
Bam,
team like
Bam.
this.
But Mook and Bam, here's two
No,
things. One, I don't think you would have to give him. I don't think you would have to give Jimmy the max. Jimmy would be leaving. Look, Jimmy would only leave the
he
Heat
want the
I don't
knowing.
want that.
max.
But look. Here's my thing though. If Jimmy buys in, right? Well, he can take he can take the max in Miami. But let's say Jimmy really wants to win a ring, and he can see that the Heat are just not. No matter what they do, they're just not there anymore. Pat Riley still has not woken up since LeBron left Miami. Let's just say that, right? So here's my thing. Let's say Jimmy decides, all right, you know what? I'm willing to take a pay cut to go play in New York or whatever the situation may be. When you get Jimmy, say whatever you want about Jimmy, Bam and Mook, or Bam and Tolu doing the stink. I don't know what the fuck Jimmy y'all been watching the past couple of years, but that
Yeah,
nigga's
I
not
don't
washed
know.
or anything.
No,
If
he
you
not
get
sticky. That's just a terrible fit. But go ahead.
if you get Jimmy in the playoffs on this Knicks team, and we know what playoff Jimmy is, who's stopping this team in the playoffs? With playoff Jimmy with the Knicks team with all the moves that they made.
But the thing,
honestly, no one.
what the thing is like.
Thank you,
But Bam
Gianni. That's
is.
my point. Nobody is stopping the Knicks, not the Celtics, not the Pacers,
Yeah, I
not the
don't
Cavs.
understand.
Let me
I
tell
don't
you.
I'm
Let me
understand.
tell
I'm
you
I'm
who's
I'm
saying
stopping.
with
this.
I see
Nobody
both
is
sides because
stopping
like
this
I'm with
team.
Bam. Like
Let
I
me
think
tell
it
you
just
who's
be a
stopping
bad fit.
Jimmy. Let me tell you who's stopping Jimmy. That bum ass left ankle. Tom Thibodeau making him run 50 minutes a game.
I mean, that's cool and
He's
all,
played
but
with
we're
Tom
talking
Jimmy's
Thibodeau
about
lack of
before,
3-point shooting.
but
Um,
he's played with
playoffs.
Tom
That
Thibodeau before.
changes. In the playoffs, that changes, and he started out his career with Tom Thibodeau. That's how he became.
Exactly.
He became the
and
dog that
what
he is
happened?
there.
And what happened with Tom Thibodeau when he was on the Bulls the first time? He tore his fucking meniscus.
That's
That's
Like,
what
fair.
happened. You can
That's
say that
fair.
about
But
any
look,
player. You can say that about any player that plays
Bam,
with
as
under
a
Tom
man,
Thibodeau. That doesn't make any sense.
can we not grow? Can we not grow from our mistakes, bro? Can you don't think Tom Thibodeau would get Jimmy Butler
Tom
at 33
Thibodeau
years?
has not
Wait,
grown from
wait,
his
wait,
mistakes.
wait, wait.
Let's
Let me
let's
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Well, first of all, we got to stop saying, "Oh, he's playing the players." Bro, the man had 5 healthy players in the fucking playoffs. What the fuck? And who the fuck
But
is he
that's how you
supposed to
get
Why did
play?
he
there.
have
That's how
5
you
healthy
get
Who
there,
is
players
he
in the
Ken.
supposed to
playoffs?
play?
Because
Because
he had
Ken, but
Josh
that's how you
Hart
get
playing
there.
50 minutes in October. What the fuck are you
That's
doing?
fair. Okay, let me get back to my point, because we're getting off topic. My point is, if you bring Jimmy back, you don't think him and Tom Thibodeau can come to an agreement? Jimmy's not going for that shit either. I'm pretty sure Jimmy's the type that'll go to Tom Thibodeau and be like, "Listen, bro, I love you.
Jimmy is
I'm
not
not
gonna.
playing 30. I'm not playing more than
Y'all
35
acting
minutes a
like
game."
Jimmy not gonna
And
fit
you think
in the
Tom
Knicks is
Thibodeau is going to
crazy.
listen to him?
Yes, because Jimmy has
Jimmy
leverage.
Butler
Jimmy
is
is
the
a
type of
star.
player Tom Thibodeau literally salivates for,
That's
bro.
what, and
That
that's
is the
exactly
type
what he
of
He's got
wants.
player
that,
he
but
wants.
he's got that
No,
already in
but
Mikal
y'all
No,
act
he
like
Bridges.
does not.
no, he doesn't. He
And we're
doesn't
not.
have the
This is
player that's dog like
he
a
does.
Jimmy. And
Yes,
y'all talking about
Um,
Jimmy doesn't fit. Like Jimmy would literally excel on
a
this team.
perfect
Y'all
fit.
talk about he doesn't have 3-point shooting. You know another person who we say, oh, he needs to get his shot up. He still got Josh Hart on the team. Am I correct? Okay, they still got Josh Hart on the team. Does he fit? Yes, he does. Was he
Yeah.
not getting 20? Was he not getting 25 and 12 in a playoff series? Okay, I thought so. So
Triple doubles.
y'all sitting here talking about that Jimmy not gonna fit, and Jimmy literally is a better offensive player than Josh Hart, gives you the same level of defense damn near, and can give you the boards and can orchestrate an offense.
So,
He can damn near run the offense. What are we talking about right here?
so
He can
is
cook
Josh
literally
Hart
while he's
coming
doing
off the
that.
bench? Who's coming off the bench?
He
Who's the
come off the
offense?
bench now. Like, what are you talking about? He
Wait,
gotta
who's
come
coming
off
off the bench for who?
now.
The Knicks?
Josh
Yeah.
Hart
Yeah,
has to
Josh
come off the
Hart.
bench right now.
Dante
I
didn't
know.
cheat. You got Dante coming off the bench. I'm trying to think who else is on the roster.
Also,
Bro, you
also,
have Brunson.
who's
Hold
his
up. You got
offense?
Jalen Brunson. You have Mikal Bridges. You have OG. You have Julius, and you have Mitchell Robinson. That is your 5 right now. Like Josh Hart is coming off the fucking bench right now, so it don't matter about none of that shit. He's come out the bench, and Dante, you come out the best friends. Oh, you my best friend. Your asses come out the bench, best friend.
They still
You coming
got
off the
Precious.
bench.
They still got Precious coming off the
You
bench.
got Precious. Yes, bro. If they were to get Jimmy, I think that would be fire. But they don't need him right now. They don't need him. That's the thing. They don't need a Jimmy because you have OG. OG is a young dog. We saw that in the playoff series. He was still trying to go.
Okay, Mook, is there any bigs
That's all.
available?
That's all
Because
we're
I
saying.
think
Like,
will we all agree that one thing that they're missing is a big? Because I don't trust Mitchell Robinson. I'm sorry, I don't think he's the big.
I trust Mitchell Robinson to give me more offensive possessions. He's the best rebounder in the game, damn near. Offensive rebound for sure. Like easily the best offensive rebounder in the game. He can protect the paint. He just has these dumbass like CC brain farts, bro. Like where he just cannot fucking understand. Put ball in hole, shoot free throws. Like he fucking stinks sometimes. Sometimes I look at him, I'm like, bro, how did you make it here? But he's 7 foot, like fucking 85.
He's an elite defender too, bro.
He's elite, and he's
too,
got
yeah.
long arms. He's got ability to be able to play. He rangy. So, but they definitely need to see what they get out. The best thing I would say for the Knicks to do is to go ahead and flip Julius. See what you can do with that guy over in Utah and Larry Markkinen. See if you can get him. And we talk about fits, he might not even be a good fit at that point. Like you don't even know.
Oh my God, I think that would be.
You know who?
Because I'm still trying
to.
But look, but here's the thing. But let me say one thing. Here's the thing though. But I don't think that Laurie is possible because the Jazz want picks and the Knicks don't really have much. They don't have.
They got a lot of them.
The Knicks still got picks.
They still got picks even after trading from Mikal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
They had just as much as we did.
Well, they might be able to. They might be able to get Laurie.
All I'm gonna say is that Jimmy
to
to the Knicks. Jimmy to the Knicks would be more of a luxury for the Knicks than a need. They don't need Jimmy Butler.
For sure, they don't need him. That's why they went and got OG back. They went and got Mikal. Like you don't need it. There's no way in hell I'm going to open my bank account for Jimmy Butler after I got these wings. We got elite wings.
If you can move Julius and some picks for Laurie though, I think that will be an upgrade. Just because
get his ass out the West.
I was reading something that who else they might try to get with Laurie Markkinen. That Kessler kid
Walker Kessler.
Yeah,
if you can get Walker Kessler and Laurie Markkinen, just go ahead and give the Knicks a championship. Go ahead, bro.
I saw that they want to get both.
I'm a huge.
If they get both, it's over.
Mook will tell y'all, man. I am for the listeners. I am a huge Kessler Walker fan, bro. I wanted him on the Lakers. If they can get Kessler Walker, bro, that is the perfect replace. That's the perfect replacement for Isaiah Hartenstein. He doesn't bring the same playmaking, but he brings the inside defense. He brings the inside presence on the defense, and he can get. He's a walking double-double, bro. That would be such an upgrade. I would. Oh my God, man! Just go ahead and give the Knicks the championship if that happens. I'm telling you right now.
Dude, if they get Laurie and Walker Kessler,
what? That would be insane.
They'll easily be my pick to come out the East.
That's literally the type of team.
I know the Celtics.
That's literally the type of team you create on 2K, bro. Like,
yeah, that's insane.
That's crazy.
If they do that, that's great. But I will give a shout out to Brunson though, because when I first saw it, I looked at it, I was like, this is OD cheap. Like, why are you taking that deal? Like, fire your agent. But seeing that how much he left on the table, man, that's what you kind of would wish for in your superstar player. Your franchise player would take that cut. And so we can actually build the roster out to not only you get a bag, but you're able to get your legacy, you know what I'm saying? You get you a chip, get a opportunity to get a chip. Man, that opens up everything for them in New York. And to see them actually have a franchise point guard, like, in my lifetime, is crazy. Like, I never thought that the Knicks would be relevant. The Knicks would have a franchise point guard. The only thing I seen was like a 40-year-old Raymond Felton and like, Derrick Rose towards the end. Like it's kind of crazy to see this now. And then to see you have OG Anunoby, who's an elite two-way player. That's why you brought him back on the contract you did. You bring in like Mikal Bridges, like that's some crazy stuff. Like, so I think they're definitely gonna be locked and loaded this year. So shout out to Jalen. You're a better man than me.
The investment is there with that team.